guys, Jenny here from Women's Health, and today we've got an amazing 5-minute leg and butt routine. When you're short on time, your legs and butt are actually a great spot to kind of focus on because that's where about 60% of your body muscle is. So we're going to be focusing all our attention there. We're going to do 5 moves. You're going to be going as hard as you can for 50 seconds and then resting 10 seconds. So the whole idea here is that you need to be going all out. We don't have a lot of time, so we're going to make the most of it. Today I've got Nikki and Lauren here with me. Nikki's going to be showing you some ways to make the moves easier, and Lauren's going to be showing you some ways to make the moves harder. All you need are a pair of dumbbells. I suggest having 2 sets if you can, a lighter and a heavier, so you can mix it up depending on the moves. Nikki's actually going to be showing you how to do them without weight, so it's a great routine. If you're running around and you don't have any equipment with you, you can follow along with Nikki. All right, let's get started. First move, glute bridge. So lie on the floor, feet flat on the floor, knees bent, arms down by your side. Now Lauren's going to be doing this single leg. We're going to be doing it with 2 legs, me and Nikki. Each time you want to be pushing your hips up towards the ceiling so that you form a nice straight line from your shoulders to your knees. And really squeezing that butt. This is one of the best moves that you can do at the start of a leg or butt routine because it's really going to fire up those glutes for the rest of the workout. If you want to make it a little more challenging, you can raise your arms off the floor. It's going to make your butt and your core work a little bit harder because it's a little less stable. If you were doing one leg, switch sides. Good. Each time you get to the top, really squeeze, really focus on that. You can also make it more challenging if you see me, my heels are up off the ground. That also makes it a little bit harder. But again, you're just picking what works for you. Let's get one more. Good, all right. Rest, and by rest I mean let's get set up for the next exercise. Not a lot of time, grab a pair of weights, we're gonna do a swing. So hips, feet hips width apart, pitch your hips back, bring the weights up. So this movement isn't in your arms. A lot of people think that it's in your arms. This is an explosive lower body move. So each time you go back, if you're watching Lauren, she's pitching those hips back and then squeezing her butt as she goes forward. Should be really a quick action. Nikki's doing it without weights, but she's still trying to get that forceful swing as she goes up. So you're going back, swinging really hard, okay? You want to have that nice clinch at the top. Your arms are just kind of going along for the ride, but the weights are what make it more challenging. Hopefully you're feeling your butt by now. Should be on fire a little bit. Good. All right, and rest. The next exercise we're gonna do is curtsy lunge. So hold the same weights, or you can switch it up and go harder if you want. We're gonna start by stepping over to our right and down. Good. You wanna keep your chest nice and upright on this. You don't wanna be leaning in any direction. So if you feel yourself leaning forward, you might have too heavy of weights. If you feel yourself kind of teetering to the side, you really want to focus on keeping your core super tight the entire time. Now, if you watch Nikki, she's making sure that each time she goes, she's dropping that back knee all the way to the ground. That's what's really activating your entire leg chain here. All your quads, hamstrings, glutes, everything at the same time. She's not leaning forward into that front leg. She's leaning straight down. So her hips are always straight over her body. Great. Couple more. Good. Rest. Now pick up your heavier weight. You got it if you're not already holding it. And we're going to do a low sumo squat. So feet wide, toes out. You're going to break parallel on this. What I mean by that is when you sit back, you're going to go as low as you can. Okay? Researchers actually found this increases your glute activation by 1.5 times compared to doing just a regular squat. Now, the big thing here though, that you don't want to be doing, is leaning forward. So watch Nikki, her knee is always staying over her ankle. That's terrific. She's sitting her butt back. She's not leaning over on her toes. If you feel your heels coming off the ground and you're using a weight, you might want to drop down to body weight just until you can really get the form correct. If this is difficult for you, getting low, it's often a sign of hip mobility issues. So you really want to focus on doing some flexibility work in your off time. Good. Last move, body weight for everybody. ISO explosive squat. We're gonna set up feet hip width apart. We're gonna sit down into a squat. 1, 2, 3, jump off the ground. 1, 2, 3. Good. Modification, no jump. Nikki's just gonna go down and hold, stand back up. Now, what does this do? By pausing at the bottom, you're forcing more activation in your entire leg and butt. So each time Lauren is pausing, the extra force it takes for her to jump up, it's activating a ton more muscles. We're getting a big bang for our buck here in the last minute. Again, going as hard as you can. Woo! If you have to rest, shake out your legs, that's all right. Get right back into it when you can. Let's get one more. All right. Awesome job. Hope your legs are feeling it. On fire. Like I said, you don't need a ton of time to get in a great workout. It's all about being efficient and working really, really hard. Also helps when you've got some great friends to work out next to you. It makes you work out a little bit harder. So if you have time, take a minute rest. Do this 2 to 3 more times. You'll have a great full or longer routine. If this is all the time you had today, congratulations. You just got in a killer workout in 5 minutes. For more great tips, tricks, and workout ideas, you can check out my book, Shape Up Shortcuts, or head to womenshealthmag.com.